Sup nerds, we are back. Hello, this is LukesArcade. My name's Jason Munday, and we're going to be playing some more League of Legends today. Jumping right back into the Summoner's Rift 5v5 normal matches. It's going to be blind pick, meaning that we cannot see who our enemy team will be until the loading screen. Hopefully we have some good times here. So in the last episode, I believe I played some Ezreal. I'd like to, let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and do another carry. Actually, let's try Ezreal again.
For a true display of skill.
I think I want straight AD for now. It's probably obvious, but I'm just letting my team know I'm playing AD carry. And the rage already starts. So this is I believe, the internet that we're on here. So there's a lot of trolls, a lot of people that just don't give a crap and are mean for no reason. So if you do end up playing, you may end up experiencing some of that, but yeah, hopefully we don't run into any of that here. We'll just have a good old time. Play some Ezreal. And there's the troll. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to have an Alistar support bottom. We got Aurelia on top, Maokai jungling, and Diana in the mid lane. And just a lot of being asterisked out because there's a lot of anger in the world apparently. A lot of rage, a lot of nerd rage. Oh, these LOL gamers. Ooh, Santa Gragas skin. That's pretty cool. I think that's kind of a rare skin. It's always fun to see those rare skins. Assuming that was for around some Christmas time at a year, sometime in the past. So, again, I'm playing the Pulsefire skin version of Ezreal in this game as the attack damage carry role. So I will be in the bottom lane with Alistar, who will be supporting me. I have the Ignite and Flash summoner spells. And pretty much went straight attack damage, runes, and masteries. So hopefully we can do some work. Alistar is a great support because he's got a stun and a heal. And he's great at tower diving because of his ultimate ability. It reduces damage and removes any CC from him at the time that he uses it. So this should be fun. Again, I'm not very good with Ezreal. I'm still have not played a lot of him, but this normal is a good place to learn. As normal, I'm just going with the standard boots and pots items to start with.
Grimdark future, huh? Too easy. I'll make my own future.
So normally you want to just act kind of as a ward or go with your team in the beginning of the game. I think I have mentioned that before. So I'm going to go with the ward strategy. Just go way out of position down here. Because a lot of times people will come down here when they're on the blue side to just make sure there's no invades happening. But I beat them here if they're coming at all.
Grimdark future, huh?
Say they had been here. I hadn't learned any of my abilities yet, but this E ability allows me to kind of teleport a short distance, so I could use that to help me get away if I needed to. But generally you want to start with a damage ability if you can. So I'm not learning that just yet until I actually need it, just in case. You never know. So, got our jungler over here. Looks like Maokai is using his ability that makes saplings to start at this Wraith camp here. So he's stacking them up, and then they'll blow up when these guys spawn here.
Grimdark future, huh? Too easy.
Makes very quick work of that camp. And it looks like he'll probably come over here to the blue buff. Yep.
All systems charged.
So just helping out the jungler. Do some damage to this guy. It's always nice when you have teammates that'll help you out, because that's kind of the point of the game. The whole thing is work well with your teammates, and hopefully you win a game.
Grimdark future, huh? Too easy.
So, just trying to do my farming and harass a little bit too, when I don't have minions that are ready to be last hit.
I'm centuries ahead of them.
Ah, so far ahead of them. How did that miss? That I don't understand.
Sounds apocalyptic.
Got them to waste Ignite without getting a kill.
All systems
It's always a good thing. Oh. Crap. Definitely should have just stayed back a little bit. So, they have an oddball support on bottom. And they kind of just owned Alistar, which meant he had to back off, and then they took advantage of that and killed me. Luckily, our Maokai is just sitting in the jungle.
No.
I'm still only level 1, but I'm about to hit level 2 right now.
Sounds apocalyptic. I'm in. Grimdark future, huh? Too easy.
So, luckily I was able to get a lot of that CS, most of it. I am a little low on attack damage
All
apparently,
systems charged.
so I'm slightly behind in levels now. Almost level 3 though. It's another weirdo
Grimdark
team.
future, huh? Too easy.
Got I think that Diana on their team is jungling. Yep. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I don't like playing Ezreal. Wow. These minions are killing this stuff too fast. Can't even last hit it. And his attack animation is a little bit slow.
All systems charged.
So it takes just a split second.
Give me the coordinates.
So they're definitely winning in our fight exchanges right now, damage wise.
I'll make my own future.
Alright. Get it, yeah! We did it. Oh, Essence Flux is prime. That's good news. Alistar letting our jungler know where Lee Sin just put a ward down.
Give me the coordinates. All systems charged.
Unfortunately, my Alistar is not really doing much for me. He's kind of just been sitting back. Not sure if he's even really been healing.
Give me the
I'm gonna die. Completely unnecessarily, too. But we got one. So I got an assist. So we have... Oh my gosh, really? Another one died, so that was a terrible exchange. Oh, I flash? Okay.
I'm centuries ahead of them.
Okay, so I'm doing bad again, and my support's also just kind of useless, so it's not good. It's bad news for everyone. Yeah, you can leave now. You can leave, Tree. At least take the last hits if you're just gonna sit there. So we're losing our lane for sure.
All systems charged.
So we're gonna lose every fight when it's 2v2, unless we really outplay them, which I doubt is gonna happen, judging by my skill with Ezreal and this guy's skill with Alistar.
All systems
Not even
charged.
healing.
I'll make my own future. I'm centuries ahead of them. Grimdark future, huh? Too easy. All charged up.
So this Lee Sin has a skill shot he has to hit before he can like be really effective. What's going on over here?
I'll make my own future.
But trying to make him miss that, so I kind of just have to work on being like not predictable with my movement.
The weapons are a little outdated.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Sounds apocalyptic. I'm in.
Wow.
Enemy double kill.
So this is a terrible game. I don't think there was much I could really contribute to that. I was very far behind.
Sounds apocalyptic. I'm in.
And it looks like the blame game's starting. Really a rage quit, so that's great.
All systems charged.
So another awesome game that we're gonna just get completely destroyed in.
Grimdark future, huh? Too easy.
What is this guy doing?
What's their position? weapons hot.
Wow. That's amazing. How the heck?
Has been slain. Enemy rampage.
I don't get it. So they have a pretty intense kill lane going on down here, whereas we have a pretty intense lose everything lane. We couldn't even 2-on-1 that guy.
All systems charged.
So we're definitely going to lose this game, not only because our lane's doing crappy, but because one of our players just rage quit after apparently getting pretty owned on bottom.
Give me the coordinates.
Looks like our mid also is doing bad.
Cannons prime. Sounds apocalyptic.
Wow. It's doing so bad. Yeah, this game's definitely over, but unfortunately now we're stuck in the game until the 20-minute mark. So, can either just leave or
Grim dark future, huh? Too easy.
Yep. So I don't know how to play this character at all.
What's their position?
Apparently Alistar doesn't know how to play his. And our jungler never ganked because he had to take over the top lane, so we automatically lose.
I'll make my own future. Sounds apocalyptic. I'm in. Give me the coordinates.
So unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to play this terrible game for another 5 minutes.
Can't fight the inevitable.
And I still cannot last hit with this freaking character.
I'll make my own future.
Apparently I'm just terrible at skill. Wow! Oh my gosh. I do not like playing Ezreal. But it doesn't really matter at this point because
I'm centuries.
we lose this game. So just let it happen. It is fun to see what people come up with to rage about. So we were going to lose this game regardless because our top lane person left. So it's been a 4-on-5 for like the last 10 minutes or so.
Give me the coordinates.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So we're just going to have to lose this game.
Been slain.
Get on to another. Real quick.
Sounds apocalyptic.
Enemy is legendary.
So this guy's very fed. So there's no way we can win against him 2-on-2. But at this point, it really doesn't matter. We were already behind.
Systems charged.
But I'm glad that people like Diana are gonna lose.
An ally has been slain.
That makes me happy. She just got annihilated.
Grimdark future, huh? Too easy. What's their position?
Two minutes. Just wasting time until we get to that surrender vote. Yes, I did do horrible this game, but we weren't gonna win anyway. Maybe I should work on my Draven. Almost got this one. So close. Mage minion. Almost had you. Well, at least every lane lost, so it's not a close game or anything. Because if it was actually, if Aurelia was still in the game, if she hadn't just left, and if any other lane had done well, then I would feel a little bit bad for doing so bad. But at this point, like at maybe the 8-minute mark or so, it was already over. Probably even before that. Let's use my ult here, get some farm going. See if I can get it. Oh, yeah. Oh, they killed him. Now's my time to shine. Okay, I am really, really bad with Ezreal, in all honesty. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so trolled by these minions. See that? That's what I like to call, don't hit the minions. I don't think a map's gonna help us at this point, to be honest. Yes! Got it! So I got a kill. Wait, that was my first kill, right? Yeah, that was my first kill. 1 in 10, pretty good score for an AD carry. 1, 10, and 2. I had 2 assists also, so that's really big. But I will report this person for leaving and actually ruining the game. We were not going to win that one, unfortunately. So, let's just go ahead and jump right into another game. And hopefully we don't get a rage quitter. Because when that happens, the game almost, like, I'd say 95% is going to be over. Especially if your team's already behind, which we were. if you're ahead and somebody disconnects unintentionally, I've totally seen it possible to come back and win.
They will regret opposing me.
So this time I'm going to try the top lane. I'm going to go... Yes, awesome. So this guy, who's another top laner, decided to jungle. So I'm gonna work on some top lane stuff. I'm not sure how I should build this guy, Darius. He's a pretty strong champion. I'd say he's pretty high level, like top tier, you know. But I also don't really know how to play him very well, so let's figure this out together. Let's learn Darius. Hopefully not have an Alistar support. That just doesn't really help. Also, that last team had a totally untraditional lane. It was two people who... Or, sorry, the Lee Sin. That was very weird support. Which ended up working out for them, because, one, I have no idea how to play Ezreal, and our jungler had to take over the top lane. And never ganked early on, which is when you need to watch out for those kill lanes, like level 3 or so. I don't know what I'm doing here. I should probably should change some of this, but I don't even know. That'll work, I suppose. What the? No, I don't think I want. Sure. Let's just do that. Why not? That's definitely not an optimal setup there, but 9-14-7 masteries. That's what we're doing today. Going Darius. I'll probably end up not doing very well, because he is a new champion to me, but I feel like this is the place to learn. You know, LukesArcade, hanging out with some people. With you guys, we got 10 actual players. That was the Alistar skin I talked about in a earlier episode that I have, but did not actually use. I instead used the Unchained Alistar skin. Both are pretty cool. I like this one a lot. But we have a jungler Alistar, which he can be very annoying. He's a really, really good ganker, and if you're not prepared for it, that's almost, if he ganks, it's almost a sure kill. So I have to play really safe on top. I'm going to be versus this Wukong. And, yeah. I'll really have to be pretty safe, because he will almost for sure start on the blue buff and then come up. Whoops. He'll start here at the blue golem and come up and try to gank me very early, so I'm going to have to be very careful how I play this. That is, unless they try to invade. But I kind of doubt they will. So he doesn't use mana, this guy, Rengar, our jungler. So he doesn't really need to start at the blue buff, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to just come over here and help out my dude. Try and get us some vision in case they're trying to pull something sneaky on our red buff. Sometimes they'll come up and go around this top way, but not today. They're not doing it.
Strength above all. I do not tolerate cowardice.
This guy gets mana immune. That's interesting.
Minions have spawned.
Never retreat.
So let him attack first. Do some damage. Ooh. Got one. Whoops. So I accidentally took one of his little guys, which isn't a big deal, but it's just a little bit of extra experience he would have gotten. So I'm going to help out and do a little extra damage here. And it reset, which sometimes happens, but I'll help him out. So there we go. He got his thing, and now I'm coming up here, which is going to be kind of nice. I'll miss a couple CS, but my lane will push a little bit faster, which is always good for ganks. But yeah, I figured Alistar would be coming in. And nice. That was a great job by Rengar. So just like any other lane, I'm just trying to do a lot of last hitting. Maybe harass a bit when I can. Force him away. Whenever I can force him away, that means he's going to be missing out on some experience. Some possible CS. I took a little more damage there than I would have liked to, but oh well. So I gotta be careful now. Because I'm way overextended on top. Top lane is a little different than bottom. Because I have no one supporting me. This is just all me down here. Oh, I just missed 2 CS, which I shouldn't have done. But I'm just gonna go ahead, because I'm already pushed up to the tower. I'm just gonna go ahead and back off. Recall to base. And spend a little gold. Get that guy, get a ward. And we head back up. So, looks like our Vayne also got a kill on bottom, but Blitzcrank died. So he's going to be an awesome jungler and give the blue buff to our AP mid, so doesn't have to worry about that mana as much. I'm going to go ahead and take this little camp here. Even though I am a little weak at the moment. I used a little more health than I would have liked to there, but I got health potions, so I'll go ahead and ward up this area while the wave is pushing. So now we got a big old wave of enemy minions. Just gonna keep farming it up. Wukong does not have a ward up on the top lane, so he is still unprotected. Oh man, I missed 2 CS there. Got blocked by minions. Missed another one. It's okay, my lane is pushed up right now. So I'm feeling pretty good about where we are. A lot harder to get ganked when you're back here like this. But I'm also kind of losing in exchanges right now, which is never good. Fun little thing there. So our gank attempt was unsuccessful. Oops. So pushed all the way up. I'm taking some unnecessary damage here, but I'm just gonna go take these golems again and head back. Buy some stuff. Let the wave push back towards my side and come back into the lane. Hopefully be able to do some work up here. So he's now trying to push so he can go back. But I got another wave of minions coming right up. I'm actually just going to go ahead and get a heart of gold to get some more passive. Uh-oh. Dang it. Should have saved for a ward, but that's alright. I can play it safe for a while. Could just go back and buy one now, but eh. Still got 10 seconds on this one. No, I'm losing CS. Sweet, got it. Well, that was another unsuccessful gank attempt. But again, no worries. Enemy has been slain. So I'm just freezing the lane right here, so it doesn't keep pushing, just only last hitting, so that he's still having to overextend a little bit to be able to get onto this side of the map. Or, yeah. He'll be on our side of the river. He's
Executed.
Really? I missed my auto attack somehow. That's weird.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Enemy killing spree. I don't like the sound of that. I think I could probably kill him if he keeps going. I do have a health potion. I'm going to let that start ticking down.
My destination is clear.
But I have not had a ward for a while now, so don't know where Alistar is. Could be, end up being bad.
Stay alert.
So he's unfortunately missing out on a lot of less hits because I'm kind of harassing him here. I should have gotten a ward. Wasn't much I could do there. I could have used flash, but I think I still would have died. So, no big deal. Still way up on CS. I have 80 and he has 44. He does have a kill now, but to be honest, I don't think that really is going to help him much. I can't remember. I think a kill's worth about 20 CS or so. So I'm still up on gold, and I have a gold generating item, so I'm going to be probably continuing to make even more gold than him throughout the game.
I have my order.
And I hope I can get back here fast enough. Yeah, go minions, stop that wave. It's going to lose 2, I think.
My destination.
That's okay. Oh, I'm going to lose 3. Canyon minion just picked the wrong one. trying to fight, man?
An ally
Uh-oh.
has been slain. Enemy rampage. An enemy has been slain.
So he keeps trying to gank, but Wukong does have it warded now, so he's able to see in time and run away and not get caught.
An enemy has been slain.
Which is pretty obnoxious, and I really need to go ward my area. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that after I get this stuff.
Strength above all.
Hopefully, maybe not. I'm gonna have to lose some CS if I wanna ward, which I really should do.
An ally has been slain.
I do not tolerate.
I really need to get some wardage going, so I'm gonna do that.
Stay alert.
Whoops. Definitely messed up there. So he's got some armor now, so I'm not doing as much damage to him as I'd like to be. And there we go. Finally got it. Bam. Still no sign of Alistar near me, so I'm going to hack away at this tower a little bit. And then I will go ahead and head back. Now I see Katarina coming. Oh, go bleed.
You have been
Oh,
slain.
not quite gonna get her. What I should have really done is just left after I'd killed Wukong and maybe got a couple hits on the tower. But I haven't played Darius much, just kind of wanted to see how much of that damage I could deal.
An enemy has been slain.
So generally I only like to buy one ward at a time for top lane because I only really need to ward one spot. Especially if mid is warding one of these areas. So we can see if he's trying to get into our upper side of the jungle and gank me, or gank mid, or just steal some of the minion camps. But when they're not warding down here, I generally maybe ward a little farther. Sometimes that can help.
My destination is clear.
So Wukong has not come back to lane yet, so I'm assuming he's down near bottom to try and help in a fight for Dragon, but it doesn't look like... There he is.
An ally has been slain.
Noxus rise.
An enemy is unstoppable. Shut down. Enemy destroyed.
Well, their 80 carry looks like he's doing very well bottom. Oh, I messed up.
Ally has been slain.
He flashed out of it. So that's okay. You should not have stayed, my friend.
Strength above all.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Now he may be in trouble.
Stay alert.
Wow. Well, I was definitely going to die there, but I got a kill out of it, so made the best out of that crappy situation. And I'm going to get some armor boots for this Wukong. Another ward, another health pot. Now I could start upgrading and get Randuin's Omen as soon as possible for the more armor, more health. But I'd like to just sit and get some more of this passive gold before that happens. So I got a piece of it though, so I got quite a bit of armor. It'll be a lot harder for Wukong to kill me, but I already took his tower down. So he's probably not going to be spending much time top. And it looks like a losing fight going on right here. Oh, maybe not. Rengar, the new guy. Okay. Yeah, that was a losing fight. So while they're all busy down there, I'm just going to keep pushing this top lane. And take advantage of the fact that they're also out of here. Away from where I'm at. No, the jungler's down there.
My destination is clear.
Looks like their blue buff is up, so I'm going to go steal that, hopefully. And two of them show up there. No one is coming to help me. Alright, there we go, finally.
I will not rest.
Looks like something's a brewing over here. Well, that did not go very well for us. Ooh, he's all left behind. So I'm gonna turn this around. Oh! Oh, I missed it. No! He's too fast for me. But kind of cleaned up that fight, which is what Darius is really good at.
With overwhelming force. Stay alert. I do
Do I want him to come and take all my CS on top? Looks like they're still trying to make a play happen at Dragon. It's kind of weird being in the top lane because you're like on your own island up here. A lot of times don't see what else is going on. There's a big team fight going on, but doesn't look like we'll be able to contest it, so I'm just going to try and push this tower as much as I can. like they may have been coming up for me, but that's okay. I push the lane and just get out.
My destiny.
Got a lot of gold I should go spend. So I'm gonna go do that. Got myself a frozen mallet. See what the other teammates are building. And the other team.
Strength above all.
Probably should have just finished off my randoms, but I like having that extra gold coming in when I'm just running around. So, go push my lane again. There are 5 of them bottom, oh, 4 of them. Killing our guy who's way out of position and not using wards. So that's his own fault for kind of being stupid.
They will regret opposing me.
An ally has been slain.
Death by my
Okay, so they are pushing middle lane pretty hard right now, so I should get over and help the team.
Has been destroyed. Rampage.
Good job making them do a stupid play, try and get back in. I'm really low, I probably should not trying to do anything. If I can clean up, I will do that.
An enemy has been
Get an assist.
ally has been slain.
We're all pretty low and shouldn't really try to do this. See if their red buff is up that I can steal, because only 2 of them are up at this time. Only really care about that big one. So their buff's gone. Alright, their Wukong is down here.
My destiny is clear.
2 of them are actually on bottom, so it would have been good for them to start doing Baron. But oh well.
Strength above all. Witness truth.
Gonna go buy.
Stay alert.
Our Blitzcrank's kind of a moron. I don't know what the whole team was thinking right there. That was really stupid.
An ally has been slain.
that was really, really dumb. And that was really dumb by me. Going with the theme of dumb stuff for our team. Ooh, nice. They're gonna just dive? They should not have dived. They were way up in that fight. They could have just gone and taken Baron. And to be honest, they probably still could. So as you can see, my tower is still up and totally fine. Bot and mid lost their lanes. But that's fine. Our ward's gonna die soon. So then we won't have any vision on them, but they're showing themselves, so we know they're not at Baron. And also our ward is still alive for the moment.
I will not rest.
So I'm gonna stay near Baron side at least. Hopefully they might be coming up here to try to gank me, so I'll just get back now. Oh, there they are, but I will try and meet up with the team.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
So, sometimes you just have to play a little waiting game.
Strength above all.
And that's exactly what somebody just said. Okay, so they show themselves again.
Access will rise. Make no mistakes.
Oh, I just hit the wrong ability. Woo! There we go. That worked out a little better, even though I made a terrible misplay there. I'm gonna push this tower because they are all dead. I don't need to worry about any ganks or any of that junk. Someone should clean up that bottom lane, push it out. So I didn't get the buff. And they're probably going to chase me. Yeah, they are. Fun stuff. So, let's see, what else should I build? Should we get some more health? Why the heck not? Play a little more defensive? I don't know. Go with that for now. I think they got Baron. Yeah, they did. So I just cost this Baron by trying to get that blue buff, but I think we can still win team fights. Just gonna have to let that CS go because there's a fight about to happen right here. They may be going top. Wow, they didn't. Interesting. They are going to lose this tower, though. But I think it's better to be ready for a fight in mid, because we had no idea where they are, and they have Baron buff. So I'm just going to mostly try and be a bit of a meat shield in the front line. Do as much damage as I can. And then try to clean up with my ult. Dang. Well, I don't know how. Oh man, if I go heal, I might be able to clean this up.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Definitely gonna lose that tower and probably another one, but we only lost 2 players.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Oh, if he would have not messed that grab up, that would have been like a quadra. Well, shut him down. That's 1 Baron buff less that we need to worry about. Really oddball blitzcrank build. Well, I guess I'm gonna just take this red buff. So I don't want to get caught out. Could just farm a little bit more, but I can also go buy my Warmogs, which it is really pretty late in the game to get one of these, but it's okay. It's still a great item. This Blitzcrank keeps getting caught and losing us the game. Oh, there they are, bottom. Trying to push that tower. They're gonna get it. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to defend this tower, even with only 4 of us. Whew. So we got minions beating down our tower. I gotta go help this. Actually, I think that'll be okay for now. I'm gonna go try and save this. Whew.
Inhibitor is respawning soon.
Alright, I think I need some magic resist at this point in the game.
I have my orders.
Go, go, Gog. So their jungler's dead right now, which means they have no smite for Baron, but probably by the time he's up and can get there, why is... Oh my gosh, why aren't people going?
My destination is clear.
Whew. Just barely came out of that one alive. probably save up for that guy there. I got an Oracle, still got it. But we just lost our inhibitor again because we chose to stay and try to take the tower, but that was not a good idea. We should have just went back. I'm gonna go ahead and take this red buff again.
I will not rest.
I'll let Vayne take it actually. It's always good to have an AD carry, have that slow. Let's crank a soloing dragon. Interesting. Oh wow, they actually stole it at the last second. Figures. Well, I'm gonna push top. While they're doing that. Got a big old wave here. They're probably gonna push mid. Push that guy. Should be able to easily get a second turret as well. Oh, wow. So this guy's doing work.
With overwhelming force.
Has destroyed a turret.
My destination is
That Alistar is annoying to kill. Don't really care who got that buff as long as we can deny something from them.
my destination is clear.
But I don't think we can get the red also. So I'm gonna go get my Force of Nature and get some elixirs going because I got extra gold and I'm full build right now. Get the red and green for attack damage, health, and attack speed, and critical strike chance. Yeah, health and damage from red, attack speed and critical strike from the green.
No mistakes.
Gonna want to clear that sometime. So we've actually come back and gotten back into the lead now.
Access.
So we want to kind of just hold this lane until our inhibitor comes back up. They're going to have a top lane that's pushing as well. They're going to probably go push top now. Wish I had some wards, but out of ward spots. The Baron buff should be coming up.
Stay alert.
Alright, they're backdooring us, so we gotta go run and murder them all right now.
Exploit effortless.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
I have my
Kind of just getting outplayed at the moment. Our inhib is up though. Alright, I can get away. We're gonna lose another turret. I don't understand how we're losing this fight when 4 or 5 of them are chasing me. Really don't get it. I should have bought a Guardian Angel, to be honest. Don't understand how we lost that fight. I don't get it. Anyway, they won. I didn't even have time to say GG. So, I can only assume that the Blitzcrank, oh my gosh, 112 records. I'm trying to do some post-game stats here. Let's see what we got. That Blitzcrank fed way too many kills. The Rengar fed way too many kills. And the Vayne fed way too many kills. Deaths. Deaths, rather, on all of those. Or kills for the other team. Whatever. But I don't know if Vayne got caught or if Malzahar got caught, but if one of those two die, the team fight's probably over, especially if it's Vayne right away. I don't know what happened, but I had like so many of them trying to fight me while I was trying to keep Kog'Maw off of them. But I really don't have much other than just a little hook, short distance hook that grabs him and pulls him to me to keep people off of my carries. So I was just trying to keep Kog'Maw at bay and do a little damage to him, but he had a Guardian Angel, which also was annoying. So I don't know what really happened. I think our Rengar just wasn't really being that helpful. Anyway, let's go look at the some stats. Damage dealt. Malzahar did the most on our team and in the entire game. Vayne second most. Me third most. Which is probably about right. Blitzcrank did the least, of course, but he had a really weird build. So, yep. Kog'Maw was their most damage dealt, and then Katarina. And Wukong. Their support was lowest. But I don't get what went wrong with this game, to be honest. Our Blitzcrank built a Manamune, which is just a terrible item for him to have, especially as early as he built it. Frozen Heart's a great item in general, one of the best items in the game, especially good on Blitzcrank. I guess he was trying to go for a Trinity Force next. I mean, this guy's build is just really, really oddball. It's very strange. And he kept getting caught and just giving them the advantage over and over and over. Tried to solo the dragon and got killed and got the dragon stolen. So that was another just terrible thing. But yeah, I think he was the main reason we lost that game. He pulled Alistar into us at least twice, which is bad because then he can just pulverize and stun the entire team that's in a group. Anyway, there's just little post-game stats for you, but it was a pretty fun game. Darius is a really fun champion. I'm not very experienced with him, but I feel like I did fairly well, other than maybe not helping out enough in team fights and not going and killing people enough, other than just team fights at the end. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This was, I think, episode 6 or 5 or 7. I don't remember at this point, but I'm really hoping you guys are enjoying this. I know I am. I'm going to continue doing it. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, link is over there, Jason Munday, and I do make nerdy songs on YouTube. Jason Munday Music is the channel name, link over there. Please, if you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more video game videos, League of Legends, tons of stuff on Xbox, PlayStation 3, and the Wii, hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you in the next episode of Luke's Arcade.